classic, one that I would be looking at as a potential loser for a few reasons. And I think we have to really see what happens here with just the supply and demand in terms of what it's going to potentially lose as far as even e-commerce, like in Amazon, for example. They've had their problems with layoffs. I think they have bigger problems because there is so much competition to them right now, and they've spread their costs so far that they've already started to break down. So we could see big surprises on the downside as they go forward into Q1.
Michelle, what about the strong dollar? How big of a headwind was that this past quarter?
Well, it was a headwind, but I think what's so interesting that happened today, and Jared mentioned this before, was that the dollar came off when generally it's a flight to safety. And that's going to be another big factor because the two aspects of inflation are rising prices and less purchasing power based on the currency. So the dollar, if it continues to go down from here, which it easily could be perceived initially as a good thing, because obviously things get cheaper, but it could also turn out to be a big negative if people can buy less with that dollar and the dollar continues to free fall, which would of course be more inflation.
All right, Michelle Snyder from Market Gauge, appreciate that. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, as part of our look back at the quarter, Yahoo Finance's Josh Schaefer is here with some superlatives to hand out. Josh, what's up first, my friend?
All right, Dave, so we're going yearbook style today. We're going to do a couple different superlatives. We're going to start with, I think, my personal favorite, life of the party, right? Everyone wants to get life of the party.
Is that you?
It's pretty fun. I did not get life of the party.
Oh.
But I just think it's a fun one, right? So we got C3AI as life of the party, and really, more broadly speaking, AI as a whole, right? AI was mentioned over 100 times on a combination of earnings calls looking at Microsoft, Google, Meta, NVIDIA. And really, it's been interesting to see, guys, how the market has reacted to how different companies when they mention AI. So different companies, as they've mentioned AI, they then sort of spike up, and it's been interesting to sort of see that stock market reaction from those companies. Now, one thing I did want to ask you guys too, as far as AI goes, we're talking life of the party, something fun. I like Einstein, Salesforce's Einstein. What's your favorite AI name so far? We've got ChatGPT from OpenAI. Where are you guys leaning?
I like ChatGPT. I don't know if it's just because I've said it so much that it just rolls off the tongue at this point, but ChatGPT makes a lot of sense to me in terms of its applications and what it's used for.
It's the only one I've used, ChatGPT, and I think it's an incredible tool. Einstein, however, takes the prize.
I stumble too much on ChatGPT.
Yeah, it doesn't roll.
Einstein GPT doesn't roll either. We need something a little bit more. I guess Bard from Google is not bad, but I think you're just confused with what it is.
Yeah, I don't like Bard.
Bard GPT, maybe.
All right, I do want to take a quick look at the stocks as I was mentioning here. So you can see NVIDIA, the way it sort of popped right here, that was after they mentioned AI a lot of times on their earnings call, over 70 times. Investors seem to like it. And then we'll take a quick look here too. I want to show you what C3AI has been up to this year. C3AI had earnings on in early March here, March 2nd. You can see that was an over 25% jump. And then you can really see how interested people have been just in the name as a whole. This is a company that is projecting profitability out in 2024, yet the stock is up 90% year to date, really sort of showing the excitement for AI. Not a lot of companies right now at a growth stage growing this much with this much investor sentiment sort of piling into the name. And we want to talk more about AI coming up next. We're sticking with AI. Who will win the big tech race? Is it here to stay? We got the answers on the other side.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna forget to cancel those free trials this time.